An American scientist and author, has made significant contributions across various fields of natural science, from biology to theoretical physics. His groundbreaking achievements include being part of the team that cloned the world's first human embryo and the first endangered species. He also pioneered the use of pluripotent stem cells in humans. Celebrated worldwide for his contributions, he has been recognized among the most influential people and top thinkers globally. This visionary is Robert Lanza, an American scientist whose groundbreaking work spans multiple scientific disciplines. Lanza further explores these concepts, proposing the existence of an infinite number of universes, where every possible event happens in some reality. According to this theory, death, in the traditional sense, does not truly occur. All possible universes exist simultaneously, regardless of what happens in any single one. While individual human bodies eventually stop functioning, the essence of consciousness, the who am I, is simply a 20-watt stream of energy active within the brain. This energy doesn't just disappear after death. A key principle in science is that energy cannot be destroyed or created. It only changes form. This raises the question, does this energy transfer to another realm? In a notable experiment, scientists demonstrated the ability to alter events that had already occurred. Particles behave differently based on choices made by an observer at a later time, suggesting that our decisions might influence past events. This challenges our usual understanding of time and space, where the relationship between events stretches beyond conventional perceptions. The energy involved acts like a projector, displaying different outcomes depending on the observer's choices. The theory of biocentrism challenges our standard understanding of space and time, suggesting they aren't the fixed realities we assume. Think about waving your hand through the air. If all matter were removed, what would remain? Nothing at all. The same concept applies to time. Inside your brain, there is no direct experience of time. Everything you perceive is just information processed in your mind. From this perspective, space and time are tools we use to organize our sensory experiences. If there is no time or space as we know it, then death itself does not exist. Even Albert Einstein reflected on this idea when his friend Michel Besso passed away, saying, "Now Besso has gone ahead of me, but it means nothing." For people like us, the distinction between past, present, and future is only a persistent illusion. Immortality, therefore, doesn't mean living forever within time, but rather existing outside of time entirely. What would it mean to fully embrace biocentrism and the idea that the observer plays a key role in the universe? Biocentrism goes beyond complex physics, carrying deep metaphysical implications. At its heart, biocentrism presents a universe that is alive and conscious, contrasting with the traditional view of a mechanical clockwork universe. It transforms the apparent emptiness of space into a realm filled with life and awareness. Consciousness in this theory becomes a universal, interconnected force that transcends both space and time. As explained by Dr. Lanza, this perspective fosters a sense of unity, reducing feelings of isolation. Death loses its sense of finality. While physical bodies may stop functioning, consciousness continues. Biocentrism introduces intriguing ideas like backward time travel, freeing us from the usual constraints of time. If time is just a mental construct, moving through it need not be limited to one direction. Most importantly, biocentrism unites science and spirituality, positioning them as complementary rather than contradictory. The observer and the fictional universe show how science can act as a bridge to deeper meaning, moving beyond a strictly materialistic view of the world. Adopting the biocentric view reshapes how we understand reality, sparking a profound shift in how we see existence. Though it may seem paradoxical, this theory is grounded in rigorous scientific principles from quantum mechanics and biology. As depicted in Observer, manipulating consciousness might enable us to access new dimensions, blending futuristic imagination with scientific possibilities. Its underlying message is clear: we should be open to radically new ideas. The insights that dreams may offer stem from the basic notion that reality is a process involving us, a conscious observer. Typically, we think of the physical world as existing independently and more solidly than the world of our dreams, where we appear to play a minor role. However, recent research shows that our everyday reality is just as reliant on the observer as the world of dreams. Dr. Lanza suggests that dreams are much more than just random firings of neurons, as some theories claim. They are also not merely the result of random memories stored in the brain's neural circuits. Although dreams often mix emotions and familiar experiences, they frequently feature people, faces, and events that the dreamer has never encountered in waking life. A dream unfolds as a continuous, uninterrupted story that can feel as vivid and real as life itself. How, then, can this richly detailed and complex experience be merely the result of random electrical discharges? In dreams, we are not just passive spectators of an external world, merely storing memories in our brains. How can the brain create all these elements of the experience seemingly out of nowhere? How is it possible for such detailed and intricate scenarios to be generated entirely anew? While dreaming, we aren't just observing and processing stimuli as we do while awake. Instead, while lying asleep, our minds can effortlessly craft new people, environments, and interactions in a four-dimensional space. This phenomenon highlights the mind's incredible ability to transform abstract information into a vivid, multi-dimensional reality. In dreams, you are not merely navigating a fixed space and time like a character in a video game. You are actively creating these dimensions. This process, although more evident in dreams, is the same one that shapes our waking reality. Biocentrism proposes that we are constantly not only observers, but creators of reality. In the dream state, the brain is free from the need to conform to sensory input and the physical laws that govern it, allowing it to create experiences that differ dramatically from what we experience while awake. New research by theoretical physicist Dmitry Podolsky, in collaboration with quantum gravity and cosmology expert Andrei Binsky, has uncovered a significant finding. They propose that the very structure of physical reality in space-time is shaped by the vast networks of observers. During dreams, we leave the collective, agreed-upon universe and enter a different cognitive model of reality, separate from the one others perceive when awake. In this dream state, the fine structure of the universe's wave function becomes diffuse and unstable. This instability may explain the heightened abilities often experienced in dreams, where the values of key aspects of reality become more flexible. Additionally, this research suggests that the presence or absence of observers can affect the very dimensionality of the universe. Biocentrism posits that space and time are constructs of the mind, and dreams provide compelling evidence for this idea. If space and time were truly external and fixed entities, as traditionally believed, how could the brain reproduce these dimensions so convincingly in dreams? We often dismiss our nighttime experiences as just dreams, separate from reality. However, dreams and our waking perceptions of reality are essentially the same. By fully embracing the implications of quantum mechanics, we arrive at a unified understanding of everyday reality and the world of dreams. This approach helps solve many long-standing mysteries about the nature of dreams, reality, and existence. In conclusion, Dr. Lanza's work, viewed through the lens of biocentrism, challenges traditional scientific thinking by suggesting that consciousness is not just a product of the brain, but a fundamental feature of the universe itself. This perspective drastically changes our understanding of life and death, suggesting that what we see as the end of life is simply an illusion created by our linear view of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share in the comments which thoughts were coming up while watching this video. Until next time, Namaste.